look at that team, they had no quality players in that squad. He was excellent with them. At the World Cup, he was supposed to do the 2018 World Cup, but he lost his child a couple of days before the tournament, so he resigned, and the club, the country's FA figured that out. Enrique is an excellent manager, to be very honest. With fast wingers and players he enjoys, he's definitely going to give you trophies. But that's by the way. Okay, sorry for continue. I feel like Pochettino is an excellent signing for us. Excellent signing for us. He's just 51 years old. Of course, he has future in his front. His manager actually has ideas. He has a style of play. His team is aggressive. They play really well. You look at all the top sides he's played against, and of course, he has gotten victory against all of them.
But he's been a butler.
You will not call Pochettino a butler. Tottenham is the butler.
He bottled it at PSG.
At PSG,
he couldn't win the Champions League.
Who has won the Champions League at PSG?
No. He didn't win the league title at PSG. That is
he won the league at PSG.
He didn't win. It was Pochettino that was there when is it Lille? That when he won the league 3 seasons ago, it was Pochettino that was there. He didn't win the league at PSG. He won the French Cup, and he won the Copa, Super Copa. He won the league.
He won the league.
Pochettino didn't win the league at PSG. He only stayed one full season. I don't think the second season he finished it. The season he finished with them, he didn't win the league, and that I can say it with fact. Now, here's my thought about Pochettino.
The season Lille won the league, Tuchel started the league with them. The season Tuchel was sacked midway, and that was the season Lille won the league.
And the next season, the following season, Pochettino, did he finish the season? The following season?
Pochettino won the league at Lille. He won the league, but he actually won 3 titles at Lille. Talking about Pochettino, let me come in again. Pochettino is actually an excellent manager. If we are talking about butlers, right? Tottenham are the bottling club. Tottenham are a club without any mentality whatsoever. You get me? Mourinho, who wins everywhere,
but the manager and won
nothing. Wait, Mourinho with elite mentality won everywhere. At Porto, at Chelsea, at Inter, at Madrid. I thought what did he win? Nothing.
He was sacked at the very of winning a trophy.
Yeah, aside. Antonio Conte, who is known for winning everywhere, took an Juventus that finished 8 and 7 in the league to win the league back to back 3 years in a row. One came to Chelsea, won the FA Cup and the Premier League, went to Inter, won the league again. As he went to Tottenham, what did he do?
I don't think it's a club problem.
It's a club problem.
It's a manager problem.
Players have no mentality. When he left, he put it down.
It's the job of the manager to build that mentality in the players.
Now, can I come in about
when it's about the club problem? It's not just the players; it's about the whole board and the system. We know how crazy it is doing business with Daniel Levy. Daniel Levy is a terrible businessman. He does not really give the club what they want, the players they want. He gives them what he likes. Because of course, as an economist, he's trying to keep money for the club. And at the end of the day, they end up signing not so great players, and they win nothing. So you understand, I'm not putting this down on the players. I'm looking about the whole structure at Tottenham Hotspur. It's not really good for any elite manager to go there and try.
Okay. No
one else is going to go there right now and get things done.
Right.
The positive for me about Pochettino is this: the Tottenham Hotspur today, fighting for top 4, fighting for Europa today, is the product of Pochettino.
Yes, the bedrock of Pochettino.
He built them to compete.
Yes.
In fact, I think this is the first time in a long while that they finished below, the European place.
Yes, European position. Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
He built this Tottenham to compete.
Now, here is my thought about Pochettino, and I want to be elaborate about it. There are coaches that are known as elite managers because of the trophies they win. There are coaches that are known as elite managers, to me, because of the stability they bring. We are looking for stability now, and that is why he's the right man.
Yeah.
But looking for trophies like the Champions League and the Premier League, I still have my doubts if Pochettino is the right man to deliver trophies. That is the elite trophies that Chelsea are known for, that we always win, to deliver it to us. Now, I believe 100% that Pochettino can take this Chelsea squad in disarray now, package them, and give us a top 4 finish. I believe he can have a run in the FA Cup, a run in the Carabao Cup. Of course, that is for next season. And I believe even in the following season, giving him another budget or another project, he can still give you a stable top 4 finish, or even a league competing for league and give you a second place finish. But if Pochettino is the man to bring the tactical nous in a match against Real Madrid in the semi-final of the Champions League, to be able to overcome them, beat another top team, because of course to win the Champions League you must beat 2-3 top teams, and those are the elite clubs in Europe. If he is that man that will do that, I have my doubts about that one. He has to prove me wrong, though. Now, if you want to see Pochettino at Tottenham, he did excellently well based off on what Tottenham has as their plan and what they want. Now, for Chelsea as a football club, we have too much of an expectation for a coach like Pochettino, but not now. I'm not saying now. This present moment, the right manager for us is Pochettino. But for stability, let's have the top 4 first. If he can give us the top 4 next season. Now, let's give him another 1 year again and see what he can deliver if his kind of players are giving him. Of course, you have signed players, but Pochettino is coming in. There's no way Pochettino is going to tell you that all these players are 100% enough for me. No way. No manager does that. He is coming in and he's going to have 1 or 2 players that he will want again to add to his squad, so that these are the people that fit into his own system. But in my own thought generally is that we should let up to 8 players leave that squad.
Away from Gallagher winning the Young Player Award and Silva winning the Player of the Year.
Gallagher won Young Player Award.
Yeah, he did.
But who do you think would have won if the award is supposed to be given? If the award is supposed to be given, who should have won?
In the Player of the Season's voting, Enzo finished second, and I felt like he deserved the Young Player of the Year.
And he came in halfway.
Why are you giving Gallagher for what? For running around doing nothing? Enzo deserved that Young Player of the Year. Why? I had no idea.
But she was very impressive for me.
Yeah, but that's true.
And that was another error. See, in fact, the whole season was full of error.
You think Badiashile
was an error?
The error is leaving Badiashile out of the Champions League squad.
Yeah.
Do you know the time we benched Koulibaly and we're pairing Badiashile and we kept keeping clean sheet and we were having impressive defending. That is that's before we played Dortmund in the Champions League. And I was saying, oh my goodness, this Badiashile that is having a good partnership with Thiago Silva is not going with them to the Champions League.
At that point, the thing was, when Modric came in, he showed glimpses of what he was capable of against Liverpool. So that actually pushed everyone to want him in the squad. Yes. The thing was, Fofana was injured at that point, but before the Champions League games, he was going to be ready. He was going to be in full fitness. So for them, going with Enzo, Modric, what was the third option they selected again?
I can't recall.
Yes, I feel like they were needed additions because we needed to do something in attack. To win trophies, you have to score goals.
But I was shocked when Christian Pulisic, that was injured for 3 months pending that time, was included in that list, and Aubameyang was removed from that list. And I think that's what dropped Aubameyang's confidence to the least minimum, because Aubameyang had already scored 3 goals in the Champions League pending the knockout stages of the Champions League. And then you are going to get a Champions League squad. You needed to get new players in. If there was somebody to remove, why not Christian Pulisic? Why not the injured Christian Pulisic? Why removing the only available top striker that you have in the squad?
Funny enough, Chukwuemeka, who was barely getting any game time, was included.
Wait, Chukwuemeka was even there. But the problem is that he was included as a homegrown player because he's an English player. Do you understand? So the list had so many logistics around it. And the logistics around it is these foreign players that are coming, there's no way you can include more than 3. Which was Enzo, Modric, and Felix. I didn't question that. That is why Badiashile was unfortunately left out, because of course we needed him in the squad. But thinking of the bigger picture now, having seen all these glimpses, I think Badiashile for me is even a better footballer than even Wesley Fofana. In my own opinion, in my opinion,
they're actually of different profiles.
Yeah, they are of different
central defense pairing, but you need an aggressive defender and a more playing calm one.
Yeah,
Fofana is the aggressive one, but Badiashile is the calm one. So I feel like they provide a balance. In the 21 side for France, they're actually partners. And Badiashile is actually the captain. Badiashile plays the left side central back, Fofana right side central back. Then there's this guy at Mönchengladbach, the amazing defensive midfielder that stays in front of them. So I think they are of different profiles. But yes, I sort of enjoying Badiashile more than I enjoy
because of his calmness.
But I feel like with a good manager, see, the thing is, you will not judge defenders under coaches like Potter or Lampard. Under Lampard, everyone wanted Rudiger to lead this team. If you remember vividly,
yeah, exactly.
Everyone was calling
Lampard made Rudiger look like the worst defender
in the world.
Yeah.
When Tuchel came in, everyone knew the kind of quality Rudiger possessed. Do you understand?
Yeah, guys, it's been a very long season. Like, we've had a lot to say. Like, I'm so glad. It's been mentally draining. Like 10 months of watching Chelsea play. Like I'm so happy this season has come to an end. I just hope
That our nightmare is over.
yeah, our nightmare is over. I'm also happy Arsenal bottled the league.
That gave me
Oh my
best
God.
form of
Oh,
the day I found out that it was already officially over for Arsenal. I said both of us are troubled this season.
like we're going to have a cool summer.
In
Like,
the middle of the season, I tweeted that I would rather watch Chelsea relegate than Arsenal win the league. That time we were struggling really bad. I tweeted, my friend was like, "What's wrong with you?" I mean, I know what I'm saying. I would rather we relegate.
I would rather
win this league.
I would rather Chelsea suffer
We did not relegate. Arsenal did not win the league.
and every
guys, thank you very much.
On the right note, I need to say this. I need to say this.
Yeah.
I have bad energy among the Chelsea team. Under Tuchel, under Potter, under Lampard.
No,
there was this energy.
Yeah.
There was this energy I didn't like.
This is like we're having a
from the
bad
bench.
But if you're having a bad season, then you can never have good energy.
There was
There's
an
no
energy
reason.
from the bench. There was an energy from the bench. In the early hours of the season, this energy started. In the early hours of the season, the energy
We're
was there.
performing badly.
The
What
energy
do you
was there.
expect?
No, in the early hours of the season, it wasn't as bad as
The
this.
issue from Roman
But the energy wasn't
Abramovich's
so
sanction.
It's
It
important.
started from last
It's
season.
important we
The
lay off-
end of last
It's
season.
important
Do
we
you
lay
understand?
off 7 key players.
Including
Hakim
Ziyech,
Ziyech.
number one on my
Policy is
list.
enough.
Policy, number two on my list.
I rate
It's
Ziyech
enough.
really high. I don't want him to.
I rate him.
I wonder.
Let's see what happens in the coming weeks. Let's see what happens.
Now my final words as we
yeah,
round off. My final words as
Yeah,
we
just
round
quick
off,
one.
because we've had a roller coaster season, the worst, like I said earlier. But we are looking forward now. Looking forward to next season.
Positive.
What I am looking forward to talking about positives is having a first 11 without Kepa Arrizabalaga and without Edward Mendy. I'm going straight into I want Thiago Silva there with Badiashile in my central defense. With James and Shiwe. Thank God Gustomalo is coming.
Injury prone.
Injury prone in coach. That's why I say thank God Gustomalo is coming. Let us go as well. Then in my central midfield, Enzo can pair with, if they will get anyone, if they won't get, no problem, let him pair with N'Golo Kante.
I want rice.
I want society.
I'm bringing Caicedo. Caicedo is there too. Now let me complete my 11 for next season that I'm looking forward to, though, because I don't know whether we can attract Declan Rice. But we can attract Caicedo. Declan Rice will go to Arsenal and let him go. Let him go and join Giorgio there, his brother. Giorgio has gone to Arsenal to win the league and successfully drag them to second.
Next season, I have said this before on the podcast. I said Chelsea are going to win the league next season. I am telling you here.
I don't believe
We are going to win the league next
I
season.
don't believe it.
I take it. We are winning the league and a cup competition. I am
And that's a quick one.
Yeah,
Final
no
words.
doubt, no doubt. Yeah, I concur with what you just said.
Yeah.
Next season we have lesser numbers of games. We have the league to play week in, week out, and we forget another game is the FA Cup or the Carabao Cup. So there's enough time to rest. There's enough time to enjoy the moment. So it's important we come out full, get those required kind of players we need in the midfield. We need 2 midfielders. We need 1 new goalkeeper, Elijah Martinez, an experienced goalkeeper in our goal post. Then we need a top 9. Are you bringing Lukaku back? If you are bringing Lukaku back, earlier the better. Negotiate, discuss with this guy, call him up, discuss with him. And if you are not bringing him back, let him go. Get a new top 9. Okay, then let key players leave. Enough of what we get from Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek is 27. He is still an add-up for English home. He's still an add-up for homegrown list.
He's leaving.
So he needs to leave.
He's leaving for his
He needs to leave. Okay. So next season is a positive one for us. Okay.
We are looking forward, but let's know how our
This set of players we have will blend.
All right, guys, you've heard it from the guys. Next season, we've got lots of expectations. I hope Chelsea win the league. I want to see Chelsea win the league. Please, if you watched up to this point, like this video, and if you've got any comments, drop that in the comment section. Subscribe to this channel, and you can follow us on any of our social media platforms. We're on TikTok, we're on Instagram, we're also on Twitter. We run Twitter Spaces on Twitter also. Subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Show us some support. Please, we'll be running videos week in, week out, transfer videos. We'll be talking everything Chelsea. We'll still be here. The season is over, but we're not going anywhere. We'll still be here dropping videos every week. Thank you for joining us. Kygo, Edache and
Emmy.
Emmy. So see you guys in the next one. Cheers.
Thank you.